now, our presenter, I know, it feels like it took forever to get to this. So our presenter for today, I'm going to invite him to come up here, Nigel Witherspoon with SmooVy. Welcome, Nigel.
Hello, how are you all? Awesome, awesome. Let's go ahead and get this up. Okay, so my name is Nigel. I'm with my company called SmooVy, and my mission is to help consumers understand that they can use nature's plants to help their body heal over time from the damage of unnatural processes found in food production. We believe that every human has a right to know how to utilize these plants for a specific bodily function. So for every harmful synthetic lab-produced drug, there is a less harmful plant-produced, nature-produced plant. So just a real quick introduction of who I am, and my name's Nigel. I'm from Las Vegas, but I'm also from Florence, South Carolina. And I moved to Columbia from Las Vegas back in 2016 because I was a drug addict. I came back out here because I needed to get sober. And in the meantime, while I was out here, I was looking for a new outlet for my addiction that I had. So I turned to weightlifting, started getting into personal training to actually confront, the demons that I had. So I started personal training in 2017, and I started training more people. And then currently, right now, I'm enrolled for health and wellness coaching through the American Fitness Professionals Association. So there's two beginnings to my brand. At first, it started off as called Alternative Smoothie, which, I started off doing smoothies. I started losing weight because I started replacing a meal every day with a smoothie. So after that, I would go to smoothie bars, and I would also go and make my own products at home myself. But, going to smoothie bars all the time, they would always include extra water and extra ice. Yeah. So, just like sworn testimony, I wanted the whole fruit and nothing but the fruit. So I guess you could say I started off doing smoothies at first, but to me they were more than just smoothies, they were health. And then the second beginning that I also have with it too is one day I got a call from my grandmother who fell, and she was in the hospital. I remember taking off of work that day, driving down, and seeing her doped up on pain meds, and the doctors just really not caring about helping her get better is what drove me in the middle of SmooVy to push this towards something different. So now what I do, in a sentence, is I bottle the medicinal-like extracts of plants and give them a flavor to match their taste profile. So instead of just an ordinary juice, which you can buy pretty much anywhere now, these are beverages with a purpose, and each beverage targets your body specifically for one purpose, to maximize a specific bodily function to help promote healing throughout your body. So what are they? My two products that I have right now that are live, that I'm still selling to this day, the first one's called Pump Me Up. This uses clean energy. I like to call it clean energy because of the fact that coffee can give you jitters, and you can also cause you to crash. So when it causes you to crash, you get into this tired mode. You just don't really want to be bothered. It uses oil called MCT oil, which actually slows the absorption of caffeine. And since it slows the absorption of caffeine, it also gives you more energy over a longer lasting time without the crash. Then we also have one for pain and inflammation, which is actually called Adjust the Flame. So Adjust the Flame was actually partially, the name came from my chiropractor. He was like, why not call it the adjuster? And I was like, I like that, but I like the word flame too. So I was like, why not adjust the flame? So this actually helps with pain and inflammation anywhere inside of your body. A lot of people have bought it from me and said that they, don't feel the pain that they were feeling before. So my main customer is my mother's coworker, and he actually broke his ankle in one area, and he has inflammation and pain all the time and swelling. He drank just a quarter of the bottle from me, and he was like, I don't feel anything inside of my ankle, and he could ride his bike. So it was really good to know that this can actually help with that specific area inside of the body. Right now I'm working on two more, one for blood pressure, which I'm not going to label it as for blood pressure because that includes FDA and all that, and can't get into that. I'm also going to be making one for anti-anxiety as well. So SmooVy is currently right now, I am looking to expand more as far as like what I know. And so in this process that I am in right now, my current business model is evolving. So over the course of SmooVy's life, I plan on developing a membership for new and returning customers for a holistic healthcare package, and then make an education program for children, K through 5, focusing on utilizing plants for remedies, because I feel like we shouldn't really focus too much education on pharmaceuticals, for kids. We should give them the holistic side of what nature has brought for us. And then I also plan on long-term goal, which I'm really excited about, is starting a new and developed process for holistic health insurance. So I feel like everybody should have access to health insurance, but in a more holistic way. So I was doing research, and I found that there is only one out there, and I'm looking to create my own in the future. So that was my presentation, and I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you.
I know there's still hands up, so you all come and just